Okay, welcome back. We're going to look at composition now and how to move layers around. So we've got our three footage items, and what we're going to now do is drag them down onto the timeline. So we can just select these three items. I'll do it again. So select the three items, holding down Shift, and then we're just going to drag them down into the timeline box. Now, a new composition from selection, and what we're going to do is make them all 2 minutes, because the fish footage is 2 minutes. So we're going to make the music file and the title for 2 minutes. So we'll say OK. And OK, it hasn't done that. But we're now going to go up to composition, and we're going to look at composition settings. And this is where we'll change the duration in here. So you'll see down here, we can give the composition a name. So let's call it fish footage. And let's make everything 2 minutes. Whoops. There we go. Okay, we're going to have our background color as black, frame rate. That's a pretty standard thing. If you've done the Flash course, you know, we sort of look at 28 frames per second, but we're not going to worry about that at the moment. We might discuss the size of it later. But in this case, we're just going to say OK, and now all of our footage is 2 minutes. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is make sure that the title is on top, which it is. But let's just pretend like we want to move these around. Oh, no, it's not letting me. Okay, so if I wanted to move the title, it would disappear because we're stacking our layers. Okay, so the title, what we want to show, it needs to be on top. So we'll deselect that again, and then we'll just select it, and you'll see the blue outline of that rectangle, and it'll place the title on top. There we go. And you also want your music down at the bottom so that we can see the fish footage. There we go. And we should be able to see the fish footage. Now, okay, so we've got title, which we can make smaller. And that's also a composition, so we can layer that later. I mean, that's layered, but we can change that. And we can also move it around the stage. So that's as easy as it comes. The next thing we're going to look at is presets and how to add certain effects and modify the property layers.